Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, y'all? Let me get set up over here. Let me know who's tapping in with me. What's going on, brother? Roll Tide. Let me turn this down too. What's going on, T. Son of Johnson? Let me get started over here. And whoever else, what's going on, Jasania Davis? Shout out to y'all that be tapping in, that be interacting. I appreciate y'all, you know. When I show up, I'm showing up because of you. I'm not just showing up because I want to show up. Sometimes I don't want to show up. Let me greet them over here real quick. What's going on Instagram and what's going on TikTok? All my beautiful family over here on YouTube, over here on Facebook, wherever you tapping in from around the globe, I would love to know, where you're joining in from. If you are new to this channel, first timer, let me know in the comment section. Then I'm going to ask you to go ahead and like, subscribe, stay interactive with me over here. And there's no pressure, okay? I do understand that I'm not for everybody, but I am for somebody. So if you that somebody, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, give me a follow. Make sure you share. What's up, my TikTok family? It's sad what they got going over here on TikTok. The United States trying to bully these people out of their platform. It's a platform where we come to get real, unadulterated truth. So shout out to y'all. It's a blessing, and it's a privilege, to be in your space, to earn the right to your time here on today. Same thing for you guys over here on Instagram. I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all, okay? I even appreciate the haters. I get paid for y'all tuning in, you know what I'm saying? I get paid for you watching, whether you never comment, you never engage, just your watch hours is sufficient enough for me. So I welcome all. I welcome the friends, the frenemies, the supporters. I welcome you all. As I was saying, when I show up, I'm not showing up because I want to. I'm showing up for one because this is my mission. This is my purpose in life. I know what it is. And I'm being obedient to answer the call. Today, you know what I'm saying? Many of you guys, when your child or children have birthdays, you're able to call them You're able to hug them. You're able to greet them and tell them happy birthday. My son that died and been dead 1 year ago, last month, April the 9th. It's his birthday today. So I gotta wear him on my shirt. Feel me? You raise it up so y'all can see. I gotta wear mines on my shirt. That's how I get to see mines. So don't think for a second that when I come by, it's really because I want to be here. I'm weak right now. Everything in my soul hurts. 2 days ago, um, my cousin was murdered going to his daughter's birthday party and dropping her friend off back home safely like regular adults would do when they are overseeing children and making sure she got home safe. Some cats just decided to be shooting at each other and shot him and he died. And then last night, my grandfather was found dead. So I'm dealing with a lot. And that's what I mean when I say I don't feel like showing up. Right now, I feel like I want to cry. Right now, I feel so numb. I feel so hurt. I feel so broken. But purpose wakes me up every day. Passion fuels my motivation to get up and show up for my people, okay? Most people don't like to hear, oh, I don't want to get on there and hear all that sad news. No, this is real news. This is real life. This is what people are dealing with. This is what people are going through. It's real life. And before I go crazy and mentally ill, which is another tactic of the enemy, I will always get on here and I will always share transparently. That way, I make that if I'm going through this and if this ever be your portion, you can get through this too. If you feel like what you're going through is something, imagine what I'm going through and then keep pressing forward because you can get through this too, okay? That's all. That's my purpose. To let you know that you are unbreakable if you don't allow yourself to be broken. You can have broken times and broken moments, but you can't let life break you and everything around us, with everything that's going on around us. It comes to break us. You know how many people have been broken just because they can't provide for their families? You know how many people that's been broken because they lost loved ones and they just don't know how to move forward? You know how many people have been broken because they got more debt than they got bills? You understand me? And when I say broken, they're no longer here with us. They felt like life was too heavy. They felt like life was too much. And it broke them. It broke them completely. I just choose to remain unbreakable. And I'm going to use this pain for something. And it's going to be for something positive. I'm not going to use this pain for negative. And don't think for 1 second that I'm not tempted by the enemy to use this pain for negative. Don't think for 1 second that I don't want blood, that I don't want vengeance. And I'm just being very transparent. When you've been broken like this and broken so bad by a system, I mean, it will make you become a vigilante. It will make you become somebody that you never, ever imagined becoming. It's real. This pain is so deep and it's so real. And I never come by here and share my pain with y'all for sympathy because I'm going to tell you right now, sympathy don't work. It don't help this at all. At all. When people reach out and be like, I'm praying for you, that don't help. It's appreciated, but it does not help. You know what helps this pain? Let me tell you what helps this pain is when I ain't got to see another one of you. I don't care what you look like, what size, what shape, what color, what creed, what nationality, what tongue, what tribe, what kindred. Do you know the only satisfaction that gives some soothe to this pain is to know that I have opened up my mouth so that you are aware, so that you don't have to go through it. And then when you don't go through it, that's it. Nothing else can help this. Not no surgery, not no medication, not no alcohol, not no nothing. 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 And I don't take no glory in this at all, because there are a lot of days that I don't even understand how I'm still here. And not only am I still here, when I say that I am blessed, I am so blessed, and can't nobody else get the glory and the honor. When I say that I am blessed to be here and have gone through and endured so much trauma. My name should have been Trauma. Because I done had enough of it for this lifetime and probably 10 more lifetimes to come. I've had so much trauma since I came out the womb. Trauma. And I'm still here strong. Woo, I'm strong. And I'm steadfast. And I'm 10 toes down. And I'm passionate about why I'm here. I'm passionate about that. I don't know nobody that can be that damaged and still be beautiful enough to want to help somebody else out. I don't even understand it myself. People be like, you're amazing. And I'll be like, I don't even understand it. I take no credit. I take no credit. I don't take none. None of it belongs to me whatsoever. I give God all the glory, because he got to be real just on that. From living, being young, fighting all of my life to being absolutely poor, butt naked poor, eating out of garbage bins, raped and molested over 50 times in juvenile hall, stabbed, shot at, joining gangs, beat down, domestic violence, taken on the Maury Povich show in front of the whole entire world and embarrassed. Do you understand me? In poverty, on welfare, people passing by, shooting out of a water gun, urine, talking about me, mocking me. Family said you ain't gonna ever be anything. Do you understand me? To lose and not one but two children. Didn't have to deal with the sperm donors who donated the sperm to create the child. And they evil. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. And they evil. You raising your child one way because it's the way you instructed, and then they telling them to do something else. Introduce your child to drugs. Introduce your child to pimping women. Everything against what I taught my child. And they did. I'm talking about some serious spiritual warfare, that if I can't get you back, if I can't have you back, then I'll destroy the very thing that means the most to you. I'll get into their ear gates. I mean, evil on another level. Trauma. So much so that I couldn't name it all. I probably have to write in the world's Guinness Book of Records. But I am so blessed. And I am not a victim. And that's why the enemy can't stand me. And guess what? I can't stand him either. I don't play them type of games. I live on purpose. When I don't want to get up and live, I get up and I live on purpose. Just to irritate you, Satan. Oh, you thought I was going to go lay down and take this lion down and I was just going to let you do this? No, I'm going to open up my mouth louder, stronger, wider. I hope I'm helping somebody. See, when you got God, and this ain't no message to lure you in or do, it's so much stuff going on, wickedness. People got to make their own election sure. You understand me? My job is to tell the truth, and I'm telling the truth. So help me, God. I cannot get glory and honor for nothing. I met God in real life. I died and met him in real life. Nothing that I have, nothing that I have done, I can take glory and credit for. Both of my sons is on the back of my shirt as we speak. One whose birthday today is in the front, and both of my children. Do you know how many people don't make it past that alone? Imagine going through all that hell. Father in prison, mother on drugs. You just bouncing from house to house. Then by this time you mad and you angry. You understand? Because you don't understand, why was I born? Do you know how many years I walked this earth saying, why was I born? Why was I born? To go through this? To go through this? When I came out the womb, I was fighting. There's not a man growing up, whether it was a relative, a cousin, it don't matter. It was not a girl. I was not only sexually assaulted in my family by boy cousins and boy relatives, girl relatives too. Then went to church with the mothers in the community that used to come pick up the kids and then got molested by the deaconess every week. Trauma. Then I'm of course looking for a method to protect myself. Nobody won't protect me. I ain't got nobody to protect me. So I'm looking for a method to protect myself. I joined gangs. I start hooking up with other runaways and all of this stuff. Then started going to juvenile hall. Then was adopted into the foster care system. Then was beat by a foster mother. She wasn't interested in anything but a check. Locked inside of hot rooms and stuff because I wouldn't get up and say good morning, turn on the heater and lock my door and make my nose bleed. Abuse. Traumatized. In real life. But I'm still standing. And I'm clothed in my right mind. That was just my 22-minute interlude. So you understand, when I show up on purpose. I don't show up to play games. I'm not out here in these streets and nobody's business. You will never find any content where I done been in nobody else's business. If I can't uplift you, then I can't do nothing for you. I'm showing out on no tear campaigns, tear down campaigns. Now, I'm bold as a roaring lion. If your demon rise up, then I am anointed and appointed to execute it on sight. I don't play with spirits because they don't play with me. You get out of line, you lying, slandering my name, you doing something faulty, then I'm going to expose you, period. Openly. I'm going to rebuke you. But outside of that, you don't catch me in no man's other. I'm minding my business. That's it. And trying to help a whole entire tribe. Don't suffer the way that I've suffered. That's all that this is about. Let my suffering be enough for all of us. And my suffering was a good thing because it teaches me things. It taught me things. Everything about my suffering is not bad. Everything about my trauma is not bad. Do you know I have so many stories? Just like I just told y'all 4 or 5 of them. I could travel all over the world helping men and women overcome things that I overcame. So it's not bad. And every time the enemy touched me, he got to pay me back. I don't have to have a degree. I don't have to be ordained. I don't have to have a high school education. I just need to know how to articulate and open my mouth and conversate. And with technology, it makes it easier because now I can turn on with a press of a button, type out a little headline with a press of a button here, go live, and I can connect with you beautiful people and share stories and help you overcome just by sharing a story. Help you tell your story. If you want to tell your story, help you make your mark, help you find your tribe with a story. Most people don't know. I'm a mother of 9 children, 6 of them, 5 of them was a product of rape. I was homeless as a child, homeless. living from pillow to post. And people look at me and be like, damn, you had all them babies. It wasn't like that. 3 of my baby fathers are rapists. It was only one man that I actually participated and laid down with willingly and made a baby. And then when I decide I'm done with this life, I'm done with the abuse, the domestic violence, I'm done with all of it, I'm just going to leave with my family, with my life, move to another city, the most scariest thing to do with 6 children and 1 backpack apiece. But enough is enough. And if you don't teach me how to love and be loved, then I ain't getting in love and falling in love. And I'm not having it. I'm so tired of being hurt this way. And then he sends my husband. We get married. We're in covenant. I'm thinking everything is great. 10 years go by. I can't bear this man no children. None. Because the last baby that I had, they had to go in there and cut my uterus up all kind of ways to get him out, save his life and my life. So I got scar tissues everywhere. Scar tissue wrapped around my bowels. I can't have children at all. Now, how is it that I can have children from a rapist, but when I'm in covenant, I can't have children? I remember not being able to go to baby showers. They were too painful. I remember on Mother's Day not having my mama to accompany me and give her flowers and her give me flowers and do mommy and that. I remember those hurtful, painful moments. Thinking you psychologically crazy, taking pregnancy tests. Every symptom is a pregnancy symptom. Having phantom pregnancies, where your body start believing. Your mind is so powerful, you can trick your body to not have a period. You can trick your body to actually think it's pregnant. I have seen people in this space and in this place fake their deaths because they can't bear children, paying thousands and thousands of dollars to have children. And here it is. I can't have children. And I'm married to the man that I love. And because I can't bear him no children, you don't know what that do to a woman. Your only job in this earth is to be fruitful and multiply, and that the fruit of your womb is blessed. And when you can't have a child, when you can't do what God purposed you to do, oh my God. How I go from fruitful to unfruitful to just barren in 10 years. I thought about giving my husband to another wife. Look, you need another wife because I can't even help you. As much as I love you, I got to watch him on Father's Day with his homeboys. They gathering with their fathers and him coming back home behind the scenes crying and like, dang, well, I can't have children. And then we go get tested. What's going on? Is it you? Is it me? I done had children before you. And come there and the doctor's like, it's you. And you won't ever be able to bear children unless you pay us $50,000 to perform a procedure. And your husband like, just give up. Just leave it alone. This is too painful. Bearing this by yourself because it's a shameful thing. It's a shameful thing to be barren. And people asking you, when you going to have kids, not knowing that you can't. I hope I'm helping somebody. I was supposed to be coming by here showing y'all some stuff. But I'm always going to be led by the Ruach, the Spirit of God. Because he knows exactly what his people need to hear. He do. When I tell you that I don't feel like coming by here, this is what I'm talking about. Imagine losing 2 of your children, but not only losing 2 of your children, you lose them 9 days apart in the same month. And then 2 weeks later, today is one of their birthdays. And then 4 days later, it's the day that you buried the first one that died. And then 7 days later, is the second date the last day you ever saw what they look like. And then you get a break for 30 days and then there's another birthday. And then not to mention all the prom photos, and you want to be happy for other mothers and their children going to prom. Know that your baby was stolen from you, knowing that you will never ever get a grandchild from these children, that you ain't left with nothing but t-shirts and chains and clothes and old photos. That's it. And then people try to soothe you and tell you you'll see them, you'll see them in paradise. You'll see them in the next life. Not knowing that when you see them, it won't be married husband and wife. Oh yeah, that's my husband. Yeah, that was my son. No, we'll be brothers and sisters. So you got to live with it. It's over. It's over. That's it. That was it. Woo! I'm not going to cry right now. I'm not. But if you can't imagine it, then you understand. If you can't imagine it, then you understand. Yet and still, I'm still here standing. And I'm still here boldly, not just standing, but I got enough strength to lead. You understand me? I got enough strength to tell the truth. And that makes you a target. That makes you a target because now that's another level of spiritual warfare. Oh, you want to open up your mouth, huh? You want to set the captives free, huh? No, I've been having these people in chains for hundreds of years. Who do you think you are? No, I didn't have their whole generations in bondage, in poverty. We just stole all of their stuff. Who is you to think that you finna come out here and start telling the truth? No, we gonna loose all the devils from the north, the south, the east, the west, the very center of the earth. We gonna stop you by all means necessary. We'll take you off our platforms. We'll stop your money. We'll attack your family. We'll attack your children. Okay, we can't get to your children. We'll get your parents. We'll get your grandparents. Take that. What you gonna do about that now? Yeah, we'll demonetize you. You ain't got no money to make no movement. Oh, we'll silence you. We can take our platform. It goes against our community standards. We will attack you so bad, we will make you break. And you get up still. And then you put on a list. This person is an influencer. She can influence people. This person is a truther. She well aware. We know how to deal with. You become a target. You become a target. See, most people don't know that poverty is a demon. Most people didn't know that, and I didn't know that either until my son died. The first one on the school system's watch. All in the name of ADHD. And all in the name of Adderall. Can you believe that? 2 of my children was murdered from taking medication. One was prescribed to him and the other one had a car accident and trusted the person to give him some so he can go to sleep. And they gave him some so he can go to sleep forever. It's called fentanyl. And guess where that's manufactured? Over in China. And guess who's bringing it in here? The cartels. And guess where it's in and up at? In the hood, in the community, on Snapchat. Oh, yeah. Just saw an article the other day that it was a Cricket sheriff deputy bringing it in. Brought in $6 billion worth of it. It was over 600,000 pills ready to be pumped into the community. Imagine your children's unalivers still out here unaliving people. You don't get no court. You don't get no due process. You don't get no justice. After they gone and dead, they just tossed to the side. It has been a memory. You know what I'm saying? All your other kids, they mentally affected by it. You know what I'm saying? They got PSTD. Imagine your whole family having PSTD. And you still got to stand and show them strength that you can get through this. And they're like, Mama, I see you, Mama. And that don't mean that I don't have my weak moments. I'm in the process of moving some things. And I have a closet full of dead man's clothes, okay? 2 of them. People don't understand people that hoard. And I remember I used to watch the show Hoarders. Be like, dang, that's terrible. Wow. But there was always something in the back of my mind like, what happened to this person? How did they get stuck? Up until it happened to me. Lose somebody. Everything that they had, you want to treasure it because you don't get it no more. If you went through a traumatic experience and you was buying something, then you just keep on buying something, even though you don't need it. Just buying something. You grew up so poor where every time you ask your mama, could you have something? They said, we can't afford it. And now you didn't make the money so you can afford it. Now, every time you see something, you just buy it. Why? Because there's a trauma related to that, attached to that. And we judge people, not knowing. So I got a closet that I'm forced to go into this closet. And nobody knows that just breaks me completely down. I'm not able to watch you know how they do the repass videos? I ain't watched that. My second born son, the first one that passed, been dead 6 years this year. Still haven't watched it. It's too painful. To go in that closet and smell that smell, oh my God, that almost takes me out. That's the type of pain that I endure every day. So when I show up, I'm here on purpose, okay? And my number one mission is to make sure this is the number one mission. Poverty is the opposite of rich or wealthy. That's it. And I'm on a mission to destroy poverty. And I'm going to keep on fighting. You wonder why this demon don't like me? Because it has captured generations for hundreds of years. Over 400 years. What you feed becomes strong. So every child that was inducted into poverty through ignorance, it just got buffering, stronger and stronger. And then here you got somebody trying to come out here and set the captives free. Best way I can give an analogy, if you a blood and you try to switch up and go be a crib, them bloods gonna come for you, baby. Every time they see you, it's on sight. They gonna every time they see you, they gonna get at you. Every time. That's what type of warfare it is spiritually. When you stop doing evil deeds and you try to do some good, oh, it's hell, baby. People don't understand that warfare. It's hell. It's hell. You understand? So that's just a little introduction about, I don't know why this little piece of hair want to be ugly and dumb, but it's just going to be like that in a minute, okay? I'm not going to keep playing with this stupid wig. Just not in the mood for it. However, I came by with some good news. Hopefully that wasn't some inspiring news. Did that help anybody? Because I'm 39 minutes in. And I don't want to be here just like I've been yip yapping. But I'm always led by the Spirit. However he want to use my voice, use this platform, whatever he want to say, I say it. And then whatever I'm here for, it comes later or it comes the next time I come here. I just want to tap in, make sure something that I said is empowering you, is encouraging you. If you go to somebody's video, if you go to somebody's live, if you go to somebody's workshop, if you go to somebody's in-person event, if you yield your time to somebody and they not bearing fruit, please don't ever yield your time to them again. What is fruit? Fruit means you can come over here on my tree and you can feel encouraged. You can take a bite out of this wisdom and feel encouraged, feel inspired, feel hopeful. If you go into a space and a place and you leave feeling drained, confused, angry, jealous, any of those, that's a rotten tree that got rotten fruit. But if you can actually come and you can get some life, that's a tree that bears fruit. Okay? So that's why I took 39 minutes to go throughout all of that. Now, with that being said, being that it's my son's birthday, and I chose not to lay down and lay around and just disappear like I did during the days when they passed away. I wasn't on here for weeks. I literally could not be. And now I have to go bury 2 other loved ones. I want to say this to y'all real quick. I know our families can be something else. And I see a lot of people be like, I cut my family off. Can I just share something with you from a woman that has lost a lot of family? Death in this life is forever. There ain't no coming back. There ain't no do-overs, okay? So I want to share with you, if you don't mind. You don't have to receive it, but I hope you would. Love on your family. If they don't love on you, love on them back. You may be the only love that they ever feel. You be the bigger figure. At least call them and check on them. Let me just see how you doing. Do you need something? If I got something that I can share with you. Because when they gone, they gone. And there's a lot of us. I'm not the only one. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us that just want one more millisecond, not even a second. Just one more millisecond with our loved ones. I grieved my grandfather, but I clearly heard the Spirit of God say, I only promised man 70 years. He lived to be 73. So don't grieve, rejoice that he lived the promise that I promised to mankind. The deaths that are painful and grievous are the ones who die prematurely, before the age that I stated that I would give to mankind. If you had old friends that you fell out with, you ain't got to be peas in the pod. If they didn't betrayed you, stepped on you the wrong way, whatever the case may be, because when they gone, that's what hurts the worst. It's like never again. And then you got to learn how to live your life without the people that you love. Grandparents, mamas, fathers. Me and my mama done been through a lot. And I ain't even told y'all half. I haven't even told y'all half because of my love for her and to cover her. Love covers a multitude of sins, but some of the things that I could tell you would blow your mind. When I say I've never felt love. Outside of God's love, human love. Now my husband loves me, okay? But his love can't even compare to the love of God that he has bestowed upon me to keep me here in my right mind. When you see me, you see him, because I am he and he is me. I'm in him. In him I live, I move, and I have my being. Everything about my life may glorify him. And I just want to encourage his people. And I don't just want to encourage you with information. I want to help you. I want to help your family. I don't get to help the ones that I lost. I don't get to help them. The ones that are living, I'm still helping them. I'm moving and doing things and say, hey, I'm going to be the one to leave them something that they can have forever. Bought land for them, created a legacy, got an infinite banking system going on for them. But I always think if somebody would have helped me, just one somebody, then how much different would my life would have been? I know my life would have been a lot different if somebody would have gave me the information when it comes to just being in poverty, because I grew up in it. I never had a birthday party. What was that? Girl, you better be grateful you got somewhere to sleep. And sometimes we didn't have that. Not to say that birthday parties, but I had to watch other kids do that. Christmas gifts, no, I watched my family open Christmas gifts. And then they be like, what you get? You didn't even get nothing, bro. Going to school, a lot of my bullying came from going to school with holes in my shoes. My hair not combed. My mama and her dude and used all the money up, so we ain't got new clothes, no clean clothes. We had to go to the county building to get them knockoff shoes, and we was grateful for them. But we got bullied. That turned me into a monster at a young age. As a young kid, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. But life was life, and I had no control over it. And poverty was one of the biggest. I mean, it took everything. It took so much from me. Let me shut this door because my children just came in. But I lost so much that I don't want nobody else to have to lose, okay? And when you learn the truth, you're supposed to tell the truth. That's what I believe. I did not learn the truth for free. That was the very first thing that I had to pay attention to. I kept asking, how do I get out of poverty? 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 Can you help me? Can you give me some free game? And nobody ever did. Nobody ever did. They'd be like, oh, I'll get back to you. I'll share that information with. I never got it. I remember going to the county building crying tears. Sitting there filling out that QR7 for that welfare and them food stamps that still was not enough. Tears. And had people around me that was doing good. Like, can you share some of that? No. And I used to be like, when I learn, I'm going to help other people because this is crazy. But the more I kept wishing, the more it didn't happen. The more I kept praying, because without faith without works is absolutely dead. It means it's unalive. It's not able to move. So I was praying for years. It was not until I took action and coupled that with my prayers. I had to first change my life. The first investment I made was for $97. And I thought that was a lot. But I was so determined. Like, look, I've been trying all this other stuff. It ain't working. So what if this does work? And I paid the $97. Yes, baby. Hold on, okay? I paid the $97, and when I was given access to the information, it changed my life. It changed my life. It was the information. I can care less about the course. It was the information. I was so giddy and so hyped up that I couldn't sleep because the information was simple. Very first thing that I learned was you shouldn't be working for money. Your money should be working for you. That still resounds in my spirit to this day. Like, I cannot I cannot ever forget that. Because in that moment, I had to realize that all my life, the reason why I'm poor is because I've been working for money. I'll never have enough working for money. I've been doing this for over 20-something years and I still don't have enough. And then it says you're supposed to make your money work for you. I'm like, dang, why was I never taught this? I'll probably be one of the top people. My money probably be longer than Bill Gates if somebody would have taught me this. And then I learned that this information is not taught, it's bought. I took one piece of information from that $97 product. And you want to know what that first piece of information was? Market yourself. Open your mouth. Turn on your camera. Tell people what you've been through and how you can help them. I turned on that camera and made $12,000 in 1 hour and it was over. I still got the receipt because that was it. I had never made more than $2,000 in one day. And that was using illegal operations. When I was working a job, I never, ever made more than $1,200 take home. And in 1 hour, I paid myself $12,000, and that felt good. It's like once you taste something, you can never go back to what was once was that kept you. You can never go back. I took that $12,000. I said, I'm finna invest this. I'm finna invest this. I'm finna go buy me some more information. I took that $12,000 and then I had to hire somebody to help me because I needed to get my message out to more people, marketing. But I took that 10 of that 12 and invested it in what they call a high ticket offer. It was the Master Storytelling Academy. Now I know how to stand on stages. I learned how to create an elevator pitch. I learned how to do these things, right? And that took me to Grant Cardone, to his stage, to Dallas. It took me places I never, ever imagined. And I sat with people I never, ever, I didn't even feel qualified sitting. I got tattoos everywhere. You understand me? Everywhere. They all up my arms, on my back, everywhere, up my thighs, on my kneecaps, everywhere, literally. And I'm sitting there next to people who I'm like, wow, this is unbelievable. And then I got some more information. And then that information right there made me do $80,000 in a matter of a couple of months. Just information. You're not paying for a course. You're paying for proximity. You're paying for access. I need to know what you've been doing all these years to make you and your family good. So me and mine can be good. You're not paying for information like that. No, you're paying for proximity. You paying for how you got there and did it in record-breaking time. I ain't got another 7 years to work. I ain't got another 5 years to work. I need to do something right now. We're in the worst time of our life called the pandemic. I need to do something right now. And baby, I got receipts right now to prove it to you. I got receipts. And then it was like, oh, okay, you want to make money, raising money ain't hard. This is how you do this. Boom, 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 boom. Then I learned you ain't got to have credit to go buy houses and get you some real estate, because that's the number one tool for wealth. I was like, you ain't got to have no credit. No. All you got to do is have leverage. Then start doing deals and money start growing like never before. I had bank accounts everywhere. Money in all of them. I was like, this is unbelievable. And the information, I mean, it seems so small, but it'd be so powerful. One day we had a conference, a lady come in and say, look, I want to go over this one tool that we're going to use. It's been making me, lots of money. I actually did $1 million a month. And I'm sitting there like, shut your mouth. $1 million in a month? What? Is that even possible? I'm sitting there like, oh my God. So yeah, we're going to discuss this tool when we get back from lunch. I'm going to tell you a little bit of it now, but I'm going to show you how to implement it when we come back from lunch. Gave us the information about the tool. Instead of us eating lunch, baby, we was networking. We was like, what? Can you believe that? Boo, boo, boo. We implemented it. By the time we came back from lunch, 12 people had already done $290,000 off the tool. And she hadn't even explained it to its full capacity. The networking with other like-minded individuals, that's what you're paying for. If you ain't doing millions of dollars, they got certain programs you can't join. You got to show them with live receipts. Log in, show me you did $1 million to be a part of this. And baby, that's when you're going to go to them 10 millions and 20 millions. You're not paying for information. You're paying for proximity. You're paying for influence. That's what you're paying for. If Oprah Winfrey had a dinner for $50,000, you should attend it. Why? Because you paid $50,000. You're gonna get VIP treatment. You're gonna get to sit with her. You're gonna get to pick her brain. You're gonna get to take photos with her. Just taking a photo with her and putting it online can go viral and gain you some followers. You need to be a part of her book club. You can sit down and say, you know what? Tell a little bit of your story, but you got to know how to tell your story. When you approach an Oprah, she don't got 20 minutes to know what your mama did. She don't got 40 minutes like I took in the beginning to hear what your mama did and all of this. You know what she got time for? One of these. Let me go ahead and pull it up, because y'all be thinking that it's, oh, this is just a little video of her. No, this is my elevator pitch, beloved. This is it right here. Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth, also known as a disruptor. You know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. Boom. That's my elevator pitch, period. That pitch has took me amongst great people. When you go amongst great people, they don't got 50 hours to talk to you. They're busy. So you got to learn how to tell your story. You got to know how to captivate those who only are visual learners, those who are auditory learners, those who are kinesthetic learners, those who are interactive learners. You need to learn how to close the whole room, and your elevator pitch is going to be just that, because they don't want to hear about your sob story. They want to hear about it, but they want to hear about the transition. Yeah, I was this, but I'm this now. Yeah, I did that, but I do this now. Yeah, I was there, but I am here now. What makes a good movie? The experience. The experience. Let me show y'all something else while I'm here. Let me show y'all something else, because this elevator pitch is what did this. Hold on, let me go on over here real quick. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me log in over here and see if I can pull it up on this one. But I just want y'all to hear this. Could you please go to my drive and quit playing with me? Hold on one second. Let me pull it up real quick. Google Drive. Hold on one second. Here we go, right here. Hold on. That elevator pitch, you'll be able to see over here on YouTube. Let me see if I can turn this camera around for a moment, so y'all can see. And then I'll flip the camera around over here.
Awesome. So I got an amazing testimonial. This comes from one of our licensees, actually.
Testimonial.
Johnny, pull the video off. We're good to go. Check what she has to say.
Hey there, Kelvin. This is Dr. Tawana Worlds, and I wanted to take just a quick moment to say thank you. Shout out the whole Grand Cordon Enterprise Corporation, all you wonderful staff and support team that absolutely rock and make it possible for people like myself to see things we never saw. And what I mean by that is I can remember 20-something years ago, eating out of the garbage can. I come from the poorest of the poorest. But because I have invested in myself and applied the knowledge and the wisdom that Uncle G gives out to us all, I was able to 10x my business and pay $40,000 to myself last month alone. So y'all rock, y'all out here changing people's lives, and I just want to say thank you. God bless you.
So that elevator pitch. Why am I sharing this with y'all? Because I had to invest to learn. I had to invest to learn. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's what we're afraid to do. We're afraid to invest. You're not investing in another coaching program. No, I'm going to take the information and make it transformational. I'm actually going to apply it. I'm not just going to buy a course. That should be your MO, your mode of operation this year, that I'm not going to just buy a course and not do nothing with it. I'm going to fall off later on. I'm not going to implement. No, especially when you got all these resources and all of this stuff right at your fingertips that will help you go further, faster. I had to get it out of the paint. I had to go hours, hundreds of hours on live to build my following to 192, almost 50,000 on TikTok, almost 25,000 on Instagram. It took time. And now all I got to do is use AI without my face, without my voice. Literally take me 2 to 3 minutes to go in there and type, hey, I want to create a channel and I want to post content about world news, what's going on in the news right now, and I want it to be faceless. I need you to create the image for it, for my profile. Give me the description. Give me the hashtags that are trending. Give me the first 5 posts. Give me my content ideas that I need. Now, can you use a Canva template and go ahead and give me the Canva template? So all I got to do is export the information you just gave me. Let Canva create the visuals or CapCut create the visuals. I got the hashtags. I got exactly what to say. You acted as a professional copywriter. So I got killer copyright that's going to convert. That's going to convert for people from lookers to buyers. And then I got something called ManyChat. That's an automation. So all I got to do is tell them, hey, if you're interested in learning more, comment the word more. And now my automations will send them my website. They will send them the free offer. They will send them whatever course or community event. It'll do it while I sleep. And then I can show up over here and use this other platform right here. And I can go live one time and keep on restreaming it all week. Period. I can go faceless on Instagram where you won't even see me. It's just a blurred effect, okay? I can go faceless on TikTok where you would never see me. I just put up an AI-generated template. Boom. Okay? I signed up for the 200K. I have not been able to access information. I know for sure that I sent you the email, beloved. I know that's for sure. Let me check and make sure you approved in the group. I don't mind checking. The information, all of your information is going to be inside of this group, okay? That's in the email, but let me go ahead and check. Make sure you are in the group. Another thing is if your name don't match your name in your email or a name that I'm familiar, then you'll sit on the wait list. So that's why I'm telling you that I'm going to check. Because there's all kind of people that try to come over here and think they finna get something for the free 99. And that's not going to happen. So let me check while we live and in living color. Let's see if there's any member request. So I got something from an A.B. Brown a week ago. Is that you, beloved? Because again, if I don't know, it's pending. Is that your name on Facebook? A.B. Brown? I'll wait for you to respond and I'll go ahead and approve you. Information is right up in there. But yes, you guys, it was the information. And then I said, look, I'm going to get this money and I'm not just going to get this money and go splurge. That would be stupid because I end right back up with poverty. You say yes. Okay. So I just approved you. Now you have access. I said, I'm not just going to spend this money and then because I'll go right back to broke. I had to keep on investing. Biggest investment was $50,000. When I invested that $50,000, first time I did $100,000. Literally. I don't post it online because you will, when you do all of that, I'm not here with that flashy stuff because you warrant attention. That's why you don't see rich people wear their stuff. You see poor people wear rich stuff, so they look rich. Rich people do not wear rich looking stuff. They don't want the attention. They don't want to be robbed. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So they don't be out here showboating. Look what I got. Look what I got. No, I use it as a tool to encourage and to impress upon you that you can do this too. But outside of posting my bit, I got bags of money. I never went into the bank and got bags of money. Never. And I got bags of money so I can go out and pass out money to people who was in the same situation that I once was in. I don't broadcast how many homeless people we help, how many single mothers, how many working families that are struggling. I don't broadcast that. But my Cash App would definitely show you that. Platforms, receipts for days. Always. That's what I use the money for. We got a community center where we go and help young folks stay in school. You need shoes? I got you so you don't be bullied. You feel what I'm saying? Your mama ain't got lights. It's school back to school. I don't want you in no trouble. I don't want you out here stealing. I got some summer jobs you can do. Make you some money so you can pay for your own school, clothes or whatever. Help your mama out. We do that type of work. Been having a nonprofit organization since 2006 called Taking It to the Streets Foundation. That is what we do with the resources. So I don't be out here splurging, but I use that to scale it and then took that to scale it. I'm still learning. Do you understand me? I'm still learning. I'm still investing. Still investing. One of my mentors' yearly mentorships is $150,000, period, per year. That's not a one-time payment. That's per year. But he's gonna make sure you do over $1 million off of $150,000 investment. This is what the wealthy people do, and this is why they have. It's not some hard formula. They learn laws and principles, and laws and principles work for them, and they will work for you. With that being said, I'm getting ready to jump off here. Got an interview scheduled for just a moment, but I have some opportunities available for you all to change your situation, and that is your financial situation. Because I am a firm believer, if you change your financial situation, you will change your life. Your life will be happier. It will be more peaceful, less stress-free. Your family, do you know if you had enough to take care of your family, they would be able to enjoy more of you? Mama, do you know if you didn't have to worry and stress and scam and think about scams, your children could have 100% of you and not the 10% that is burnt out, tired, frustrated, tired of trying to make ends meet? No. We need to learn how to work smarter and not harder. And that's what he gave me. I've always wanted to take my family on a vacation for a week. That felt good. Be with your children, making memories, loving on each other, and not having to worry about, I got to pay this bill, I got to pay that bill, it ain't going to be enough. It's the minor things for me that are so major. Because I remember when I didn't have it, I couldn't take all of y'all out on no vacation. We can go to Magic Mountain for a day, but we can't go out of town and see the world, see life, enjoy life. You only promise 70 years. Some people don't make it to that. But you mean to tell me you're gonna work 65 years and you only 55 years and you only promise 70 years? And then by the time you retire, you so decrepit and your body is so broke down because it's just been in flight mode. So now you won't even get to enjoy life. Then you got inflation and everything else still in the money that you work so hard to save up so you can enjoy life. That's dumb. That's dumb. So I have a couple of investment opportunities. I ain't gonna call them sales because I'm not a salesman. I'm a servant. Got a couple of opportunities in honor of my son, Kavan Ray Tamir Aleem Adams. I love you, son. And this one is for you. And as long as I got breath in me, I'm going to fight for you. And I'm not only going to fight for you, I'm going to fight for all of those who became a victim like you did. In Jesus' name, for sure. And I'm fighting for yours. So you ain't never got to experience having to lose your child to a system, to a gang, to a street, to a pill, to none of that. Okay? 63, worked 38 years. I thank God I found you. That's what I'm talking about. That's a shame. 38 years of your 63. Now it's time for you to live and have life more abundantly. Y'all put that in the chat. Do anybody know what a more abundant life is? I come that you may have life and have life more abundantly. What is that? Do you got life more abundantly? Revelation, I'm coming, baby. Move your phone from the door, okay? Thank you. Life more abundantly. Let me hear from you if you are living your life more abundantly. Because if you're not, then you're not living life right. You're not living life right. If you are not living life more abundantly, you're not living life right. Experience in proximity. Thank God. Speak. That's right. Life more abundantly. I'm going to live out my days abundantly. That's facts. And it starts right here, right now. I'm living my life more abundantly. I'm living my life more abundantly. I want y'all to say that. You will have what you say. Remember, I said you got to see it before you see it. You will have what you say. If you always say, I'm broke, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, I ain't got enough, that's exactly what you're going to have. We're going to have life and have life more abundantly. I want to give you the definition of abundantly. Because if you ain't got this, you ain't living it. This needs to change right now. This is the promises of God, and I want them all. In large quantities, plentiful, copiously, profusely, exuberantly, extreme, exceedingly, exceptionally, extraordinarily, especially, abundantly. The plant that grows abundant in the wild. It's the biggest. It's the best. It has more. Abundantly. I'm gonna have life to the overflow. If my money gonna be overflowing, my joy gonna be overflowing. You ain't got no joy, I got some joy for you today. You ain't got no peace, baby, I got an overflow, abundantly, exceedingly. I don't gotta worry about paying bills. My bills is paid, so I'm gonna pay some bills too. I'm living in the overflow abundantly. If I'm not living an abundant life, then I'm living beneath my means. Because you were promised an abundant life. You picking up what I'm putting down? If you picking up what I'm putting down, just put yes and yes. And I'm going to use exactly what is readily available for me to use. And let me tell you the fastest way to get there to that abundant life. It's not working a 9 to 5. You're going to have to work more years to get to it. Matter of fact, you ain't even going to get to no abundant life working no 9 to 5. Ain't that something? Why is it that business owners that own their own business live abundantly, but employees don't? Hello, somebody. What employee is living life abundantly? They may be making 6 figures a year, but they got 6-figure bills. That's not abundantly. They don't got nothing to the overflow. Okay. When they got more money, they went and added more stuff. So therefore they got more problems. It costs to floss. Trust me. That's why you got to have a different mentality. I'm not, just because I got making $100,000 don't mean I'm finna go get me no $100,000 worth of bills. That's stupid. You just nicely living in poverty. You still ain't got enough. And a lot of them is in grind time because they can't lose that lifestyle they want to go create for them, instead of letting their money flow up and then add another stream and add another stream. Do you know we are commanded to have 7 streams? Yes, even 8. Because you don't know when disaster comes up on the land. You want to know why so many people are poor? They got one stream of income with 15 bills on that one stream. Go add you multiple streams. You can start off with multiple streams. Ain't nothing wrong with it. People say, you know what, it's bad. It's a bad idea. No, you can turn one idea into multiple streams. One idea. I'm a cook. That's one stream. I can cook you some food. Then I'm going to turn on my camera while I'm cooking you some food so people can see how to do it. That's another stream. I can use YouTube and get paid from them for the views because you nosy and you watching me cook, doing the thing that I love to do. Now I'm going to create me a cookbook. I'm going to use ChatGPT and tell them these are the ingredients. This is what kind of meals been in my family. Go ahead and create me a 10-page ebook. Now I'm going to sell that for $97. That's another stream. And then when they buy my ebook, they're going to give me their email in return. So now I can invite them to my workshop. You want to learn how to cook these meals? I'm going to teach you how to cook them. I'm going to make sure the butter, I'm going to make sure the skillets, I'm going to make sure all of that is good. I'm going to spend a couple of hours with you. That's another stream. That's 4 streams. I can charge $97 for that workshop. And if you want to buy the replay, that'll be $197, okay? And then I can create me a community. Let's all get together. It's Cooks United. Cooking creation. I don't care what you name it. That's a community. Charge $25 a month. That's another stream. Okay? Now, if you want to go deeper and get into my 3-month boot camp, okay, where I'm going to show you hands-on how to, at least you're going to walk away with 7 perfected recipes that you can make and start selling for catering events. I'm going to teach you a little bit about catering events, how to market yourself at catering events for whatever kind of events, baby showers. You understand me? And last but never least, I got a yearly program where we will come in together. It's a yearly gala. We're going to all dress up. All the people that I done met over the year, we're going to come together at the end of the year and we're going to have a cook-off. That's 7 streams of income. You got to pay $1,000 to be in the cook-off, but the person who wins the most is going to win. I mean, the person who gets the best votes or whatever, they're going to win $5,000. So what you pay is going to go to the person that's going to be the winner. Or you can say we'll have 3 prizes, first, second, third. First one's going to get $5,000. Second one's going to get $2,000. Third place is going to get $1,000. You get 100 people to pay you $1,000. Y'all tell me in the chat, how much is that? Hello, somebody. And you can pre-sell them so you never have to spend your money even reserving the location, buying anything, setting up the event planning. Tell me how much is 1,000 times 100. I will wait. And then you get other people to join in. Well, you teach on marketing and you teach on catering and you teach on this and you teach on that. Come on, let's put together a conference, a yearly conference. I'm waiting on that number. Somebody tell me what 100 is times 1,000. You get 100 people. You go rent out a facility that can hold 100 people and y'all do the cook-off. It's a yearly thing, okay? It's a fundraiser. Gonna be 3 winners. That's $100K. Thank you, Torin. Thank you. $100K. You're going to give away $5,000, $2,000, $1,000. So you deduct 8,000 from that 100K. Now you're working with 92,000. Okay, you're gonna spend roughly about 10,000, 20,000 putting the event together. Now you're working with 72,000, and then you can pay the speakers, a nice honorarium for coming in if you want to. You still walk away with $60,000 profit, and you didn't even have to work 40 hours doing all of those 7 streams of things. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? 7 streams of income. You show up once a week for an hour in your community. You let ChatGPT create you some mini courses so you can sell. I ain't even went over the other. I'm the one. I said, I don't need 7 streams. I need about 49. I'm going to create 7 streams of income from each story, each testimony. 7. Hi, Dr. T. I reached out to you via email and voice message. What's your email address, love? Sometimes I get them. Sometimes my assistant get them. And more than likely, my assistants have been getting them because I've been dealing with my son's passing. It was very difficult for me for the last couple of weeks, trying to keep my family glued together. But voice message, yeah, I haven't been. Email me right now. How about that? Okay, that's what I'll say. Email me right now. Right now. So I will check it. I know sis said she emailed me. I will check it when I get off here in just a moment. Okay. That's just one thing. Now you want to talk about scaling it and automating it and making it. I can show you $1 million easily. I can show you $1 million easily. $1 million is not hard to do. To somebody who ain't never did it, that's a lot, because you associate time with money. That's that slave mentality. That's that plantation mentality. That's that work 40 hours a week for $800 every 2 weeks. Okay? No, that's not that. You can make $1 million. I'm finna show you a play. Say, for instance, it ain't cooking. Say, for instance, it's a retreat where you get healed. We heal your mind. We heal your money. You understand? And we heal your emotions. It's a retreat. All expenses paid. Out of your comfort zone. And you're going to spend 3 days with me and a couple of other women. Okay? That's it. It's $10,000 for this whole entire weekend. You're going to leave with framework, blueprint. You're going to leave with a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to help you do your 10,000 plus some right back. Because remember, I said it's not about information. It's about proximity. So I'm going to bring the top people in. Give you the game. You want to build a trust and start infinite banking? Let me show you how Donald Trump now and Bill Gates them set up themselves, how they live tax-free. Let me show you that. Let me show you that, because I got the juice and the connections. We're going to set you up. We're going to show you how to sit around and pick people in your family. So when Big Mama passed away, we're going to do all of that. We're going to make sure everybody got an insurance policy, a term, and a permanent. We're going to get you a private reserve account that grows your money at 9%, okay? We're going to give you connection to land banking. We're going to help you buy land. And because land appreciates, whether there's something on it or not, it still appreciates. I don't care if it's an earthquake. It's recession proof. It's famine proof. Pandemic proof. It's all kind of proof. Land. They're not making no more land. That's why they buying it up. So we're going to show you more than that $10,000. Okay. So look, we can only hold 100 people at 10,000. We're going to make sure that we take good care of you, transportation, meals, housing. Everything's going to be provided for you. Now, somebody tell me what's 10 times 10,000. 100 times 10,000. Can you do $1 million in a day? I'm about to show you. Okay? Even though you do $1 million, don't mean you keep $1 million, but you can do $1 million. There's always going to be expenses. Name one thing right now that you can get for free that will change your life. Somebody put it in the comments. Name one thing right now that you can get for free that'll change your life. Okay? That's 1 million. Thank you, Brother Torin. 1 million. 100 of us. Break them up into groups of 25. That's it. Say for instance, okay, let's start doing bless you, brother. Let's start doing let's start doing some math. I need my math heads, my mathematics on point right now. Okay, so we made $1 million off 100 people paying 10,000, all exclusive. We're gonna show them. We're gonna set everything up for them to do $1 million just on insurance policies, trust, just that alone. Okay, we're gonna work in groups of 25. We gonna rent out 100 rooms. We're gonna reserve 100 rooms. Just say for instance, reserving 100 rooms was 200,000. We still left with 800,000. We need food for 3 days, so we're gonna give you the best. So we're gonna spend about another 20 to 50,000 on the food for the best. Breakfast, lunch, buffet type style for the best. Another 20 to 30,000. So now we're working with 770,000. Okay. And then we need transportation for 3 days. We can go rent some coaches for like $3,000 a day. That's $369. Okay. So we down another 10,000. Okay. So now we had 770,000, 760,000 is your profit for 3 days. 3 days. And you get to enjoy the benefits too. You get to enjoy the benefits as well. Because you partaking. You bring other people in and leverage their time. You bring other people in and let them leverage their time, and then they bring people. Well, I'm going to get the 100 people. Invite 4 people to come alongside of you, heavy hitters that you know out here in the paint, showing people, changing lives. Now, they going to invite their audience. You ain't even got to lift a whole bunch. Listen, I didn't give y'all too much game. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I just showed you $1 million. They can put that on a credit card. They got Klarna and Shop Pay. They got all these other things where you can buy now and pay later. They spending $50,000, $250,000 on Donald Trump dinners. You understand me? Huh? You understand? Okay? It's just simple. I just showed you $1 million. Now imagine doing that quarterly. Every 3 months. You ain't even got to do that every month. Just imagine doing that every month. Just setting these up 3 days out of the month. Every month. We're going to Cancun. We're going to be in Miami. We're going to be in Texas. We're going to be in California. We're going to be in Vegas, the hot spot. We're going to be in Atlanta, the hot spots. And you did that. Tell me what is 750,000 times 6, because you did that 6 times. You can say, just look, from January to June, I'm going to do these. And then for the rest of the 6 months, I'm just going to chill, take my family, live life. I can do one from June to December. 1.1 to be exact. You showed us in minutes, period. Well, 750,000 times 6. You ain't even got to go crazy and do 12 months. You done made so much money in 1 month that you can take your family to Egypt, Bali, wherever you want to. You can go buy up land. Put you some real estate. Now you got money just on autopilot. I got 100 doors over here. Let's do some math, okay? Let's do some math. That's 4.5 million off of 6 events. Let's do some math. I take that and I go buy a $2.1 million property. I still got $2.4 million left. And this $2.1 million property got 100 apartment doors, luxury apartments. Let's say it's 90% occupied. 10 of it's not. 10 doors is not. 90 is occupied. 10 doors is not. Okay? Them 10 doors that's not, I can use those for short-term rental car, Airbnb. You feel what I'm saying? I can also live in one of them. I can also put my mama up in one of them. I can also put my brothers and my sisters, but paying them rent. You ain't got to pay rent. This is yours. Now, rent. We got 2 bedrooms going for $1,600. Okay? We got 25 of those. Somebody, I need 3 volunteers right now. We got 25. We got 30 2 bedrooms. I want you to do 30 times 1,600 for one person and then give me that number. Now I need a second volunteer because now we got 3 bedrooms going for 1,900. We got 33 bedrooms going for 1,900. I need the second person to multiply 30 times 1,900. And then we got 4 bedrooms, 34 bedrooms going at $2,150. So I need the third volunteer to go ahead and times $2,150 times 30. And y'all give me them numbers. Y'all give me them numbers. Okay. So Portia, the 2 bedrooms, the 32 bedrooms. We ain't even included the 10 bedrooms, the 10 doors that are not rented, the 10 that are vacant that we're going to use for Airbnb or to put up our family members. I'm waiting on the last number. So every month, the 2 bedrooms, 30 of the 2 bedrooms is going to bring me $48,000 residually every month. Okay? Now, the 33 bedrooms at $1,900 a month is going to bring me $52,000. I'm already sitting at almost $100,000 a month. And then what is the $2,150 times 30? What's that number? 1,600 times 30 is 48. Got that. $64,000 for the 3 bedrooms. Okay, so can somebody now add up 64 plus 52 plus 48 and give me the total number of what I would be making monthly off a $2.1 million investment? I'm finna show you your money back. This is what investment is about. This is it. When you consume, you get nothing back. You pay bills, you don't get nothing back but a receipt. You using cash, you don't get nothing back. You going to go buy an outfit, you get nothing back but it look good in a photo. That's it. But this is the power of investment. 64 plus 52 plus 48. What's that number? Off of a $2.1 million investment. I'm waiting. Somebody come on fast with it, because I got to go in a minute. Somebody tell me quickly. 64 plus 52 plus 48. This is a month. This is not a year. This is a month. That's $164,000. Now, what is 164,000 times 12? You're doing $164,000 a month. Baby. And guess what? You ain't got to have the $2.1 million up front. But if you wanted to be real and own everything about yours and not have to go to the bank and borrow. But I'm finna show you if you did go to the bank and borrowed the money, because they love a good investment. Oh my God, they will give you this money. You don't need no credit. They don't check your credit. All you need is the right type of project. Okay, you want to rent that, and that's going to bring in how much and how much occupancy? Oh, okay, yeah, here you go. All day long. What's 164,000 times 12? Somebody fast, quickly for me. 164,000 times 12. Say, for instance, the bank gave you the 2.1 million. I'm going to show you how in 6 months you'll have that knocked out the way. You still got maintenance for the property, but I'm going to show you in 6 months you have been able to pay that $2.1 million back, and the other 6 months it's all profit mode. Nope, that's wrong. 164,000 times 12. That's every month. 164,000 times 12. We talking about playing Monopoly. Okay? They taught us this a long time ago. That is $1,968,000. 164,000 times 12. Y'all got 1,968,000 a year. They gave you 5 years to pay 2.1 million back. You almost at 2.1 million at 1,968,000. Just a little bit more. You'll be right there too. You can pay that back in a year. Or you can pay it off a record breaker time, save the entrance. I'm going to pay this off in 2 years. Get the profit out of it for 5 years and then turn around and sell it. Now you can turn around and sell this thing for 10 million. Why? Because you can show them 10 million residually coming into them in just 5 to 6 years on that property. All day long. It's residual. And I didn't even say add VIP parking. I didn't say add a country club there, put a swimming pool there. Those are called amenities. Put vending machines there. I didn't even add all of that. That's other streams of income. You can charge $50 a month for VIP parking. People eat that up. So they ain't got to park all around the block, especially them nice cars. Oh, you want VIP trash service? We can come put your trash out by the door. I got somebody that come and collect it and dump it for you. That's $25 a month. I got some vending machines. When y'all get high and hungry, come on in here and shop at my vending machine. I built a rec center on the property. So if you want to have your birthday parties, your quinceañeras, you feel me, your baby showers, you can rent out the community center. Hello, somebody. I got a weight room, a gym on site. It's $25 a month. Add that up. I got to let y'all go. Y'all getting some juice and some sauce? Let me know in the chat. I told y'all I can show you a million. Problem is y'all won't take me serious and jump over here where it's really, y'all want to do the little $97 here and there. And ain't nothing wrong with getting started with that if that's where you got to go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got started at 97. That was my testimony. But I didn't stay at 97. I didn't stay at 97. That $97 product didn't teach me what that $50,000 taught me. That $97,000 product didn't teach me what that $10,000 taught me. Okay? Here's the opportunities that I have for you. I told y'all credit repair ain't going nowhere. People need to, credit repair ain't going nowhere. And maybe later on, if I have enough time and I feel like coming by here later on, I'll be sharing with y'all some videos. I don't do a lot of sharing anymore because it'd be like they be predators waiting for me to share the information to be like, you share, copy, fringe the info, because they don't want you to know the truth. But Canada, and I tell y'all, whatever Canada do, United States is going to follow pursuit. First, it starts off with the EU, then it transfers down, trickles down to Canada, and then before you know it, it's in the United States. I told y'all that they were implementing a new credit scoring system. But they're going to take all your debt. My husband just got a very shocking letter in the mail today. If you have more than $600 in debt, you got to notify the IRS. When I tell you total control, total control, total control, I mean, this stuff is getting dangerously scary. And I'm just not going out like that. Now, I'm going to be on the other end because when you public, they're going to treat you public. You a consumer. We control you. I dare you to go look up public sector versus private sector. Public sector tell you controlled by the government. Private sector means that you control the businesses. That's what the government does. They go and establish corporations. Donald Trump is poor on paper, but rich in assets. Donald J. Trump don't own anything, but Donald J. Trump, LLC Holdings, whatever the name of his business is, owns everything. And his family live the way that they do because Donald Trump is poor on paper. He ain't got no tax records because Donald Trump don't own nothing. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Friends, they don't got to be the only ones. You can too if you stop playing and let me teach you. Can I teach you? Do I have your permission to teach you? I'm pissed off. I'm mad. This system done something to me that is irreparable, irrevocable. You can't bring it back. You can't change it. And I'm mad as hell. And I'm looking for some people to liberate. Do you understand it? Yeah. Let me make this pain worthwhile. Shoot. If I'm going to be in pain, it might as well be purposeful pain. Period. Now I feel it. I understand what Spirit is saying. Period. Period. If the world is going to a social credit scoring system, then you might as well help your people get the credit score that they need. And stop being scammed by these so-called people that do credit repair. No, teach them how to do what they sell. Teach them how to do what they sell. Give them the business in the box. You buy it from me and go do it. And then once you buy it from me, I'm going to put you in a community. We're going to learn together. How about that? I'm going to make sure I hold you accountable. I'm going to make sure that you sending out them dispute letters. I'm going to make sure that you getting results because I'm going to ask you to post them in there. Okay? Then I'm going to ask you to invite. Because now you can become an affiliate, a brand ambassador, and ask you to invite other people to join the community. And then I'll pay you $100 for everybody who signs up for this business in the box through you. Man, I'm telling you, there's too many ways to make money. Do you understand? Tawana Janice Worlds. That's my name. Tawana Janice Worlds. Do you understand Dr. T tonight? Do you? You ain't even got to worry about making no business. It's already made for you. All you got to do is sell it. Well, I don't even know how to sell it. Let Dr. T show you how to sell it. And it ain't going to require your time to be out here selling. Well, I'm not a good salesman. AI is. It don't ever get tired. That's why it's replacing human beings. Let AI do it. Go hook it up through Zapier, okay? Let me show you how to hook it up through automations, period. You are without excuse. You can buy a business in the box for $497. And right now, you can sell it instantly. 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 It's already done. Business in a box. So I have different kind of businesses in a box. As you seen the sister earlier say, I signed up for the 200K funding masterclass. I'm letting that go for $250. But I'm showing you how to go do $75,000. No, I'm showing you how to go do $200,000 in funding. And it don't require a whole bunch of shenanigans. It just requires information. It's a script. You call them up and you say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Exactly what I tell you. I have helped way too many people get $25,000 over and over again, $75,000. It's all about the transformational information. That's what you're paying for. You're not paying for a program. You're not paying for a product. You're paying for transformational information that you can take. And not only can you apply it to your business and your life, now I got something to sell. I always look for something that I can sell. I don't just want it to apply to my baby. Listen, let me put everybody on. Let me put everybody on. You understand me? Come on up over here. I paid $497 for it. I got 5 people that I'm going to let you listen to this. I'm going to set up a Zoom, let you listen to this, pay me $100. We all go get 200,000. We all go get 200,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got $1 million. Now let us go invest in some land and some property. We all get titles, so it ain't no confusion. We all get our own deeds. Go buy 10 acres. I get 2, you get 2, you get 2, you get 2, you get 2. Now I can go build me something on it. A business, some real estate, a senior citizen's home. Stop playing. Stop playing, okay? All my businesses in a box are $4.97. Those are the best investments. Why? Because they the biggest thing going on right here, right now. Everybody is selling MRR. It's called Master Reseller Right. You buy it from me, you sell it right away. Somebody buy it from you, they sell it right away. We all making money. Ain't that the name of the game, y'all? Ain't that the name of the game? We all make money. Period. So I got one on credit, do-it-yourself credit. I want to show y'all how to buy some land. But it ain't just your credit, it's business credit, because you can go buy land using your business credit. Baby, I'm telling you, you getting the juice and the sauce in these things. I mean, they got numbers, contacts of people that's ready to give you some money right now. You just need to know. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. You just need to know what's the knowledge, what's the play, so I can go implement it. If I can do this 1 million times in my name, my business name, you listen, let me show you how to go do multiple businesses so you can get $1 million off of 4 businesses, $250 each. Run the same play. On Monday, you're going to go to 3 banks that only pull from Experian. You're going to get $50,000 on each business. On Tuesday, you're going to go to 3 banks that just pull from Equifax. You're going to get $50,000. Boom, you're already up to $300,000. And then on Wednesday, you're going to go to 3 banks that just pull from TransUnion. Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Now you have $450,000, okay? Next week, because you got 7 days to shop around and take 1 hit. So next week, before the 7th day, you're going to go back to 3 more banks that do Experian on Monday, Tuesday, Equifax, TransUnion on Wednesday. You got $900,000 in funding. And then I got a hard inquiry removal. So in 24 hours, that hard inquiry that hit your credit, it's gone. Baby. So I got that for y'all, okay? $497. I also got government contracts. Baby, it's hurricane tornado. Y'all seeing all these tornadoes? It was just an earthquake in Dallas. Whenever those things happen, the government pays money. Big money. I showed y'all $1 million for a month's worth of work. It's going to be hurricane season, and you ain't even got to do the work. All you got to do is hold a contract. And let me show you how to leverage other people who got the stuff and the resources and the tools that you need. You ain't even got to bid on some of these contracts. They right in your city and they right in your state. Now I'm going to let you join my coaching community and course for $497. I'm having a $497 sale today. I'm going to show you how to go get contracts like I done showed y'all receipts of other people getting contracts. Real life contracts. Y'all ever heard that thing? If you can't beat them, join them. Y'all catch my drift? If you can't beat them, join them. Who am I talking about? You want your reparations back? The government got them. They're not going to give them to you for chanting and marching. No, ma'am, no, sir. But they will give them to you for doing business with them. Sure. I know how to put together a conference. Oh, you want me to go find you some hotels for the military? Okay, cool. I'll just do a little work on the computer. Okay, yep, we got you booked right there in Fort's Game. Yep, we got you booked. 8 rooms. You needed 2 beds in them. Okay, that's $50,000. For something that took you 30 minutes, $50,000. Okay, government contracts. So I got that going for $497. I don't let nobody in my government contracting program for under $1,000. Okay, I just don't. If you want to pay full price, you can pay me $1,000 and make 2 split payments of $500. That's if you want to, or you can just be wise. Not only is this a government contracting shebang, but it also got that Navy Federal play that I'm gonna need you to go run and go get you $40,000 on that. Everybody that listened to that, took that information, has gotten approved for 25,000, 31,000, 40,000. It's a play. You just need to know the play, okay? Or you can buy the replay for $250. Still gonna get your money back. Shows you how to become a government contractor, how to go through the system. If you don't take nothing from the course, but to teach people how to, and you ain't even got to teach people. Well, I don't like to teach people. Well, then why don't you make your business that I will register you through the SAMS management system for $5,000 per person. They will eat it up because the SAMS management system is one of the hardest systems to get through. But your girl then walks you through. Here, put this here, circle that there, put this here, circle that there. Just that alone, selling that alone, because you ain't going to find that information nowhere on these internet streets. How to do the SAMS Gov walkthrough. So that's in there as well. I also got 3 opportunities. If you ain't got time and you want me to build your business, I will build you a digital product. I will set up your automations so that it runs exactly what I just said. I will build up, start your community for you, and then I will drive traffic to your community. So you already have people willing to pay you. You already have something to sell. You already have it automated, so your time ain't spent on it. You're going to leverage my time, and I will build it out for 3 people. I don't care if it's the business in the box. Say, I want to go with that, the digital business in the box. Okay, or if it's something that you want to do passionately about, that's your purpose, doesn't matter. I got 3 spots. It's $1,000 investment. I am willing to do half payment now and half payment before delivery, okay? Within the next 30 days. 3 people at $1,000. I ain't taking a whole bunch of people in that. My mastermind. You want to learn how to do all of this? Now, let me go back. I do got just land banking. You want to do the trust? You want to learn about buying land? You want to know that whole play about the real estate? I got that whole course. The land banking mastery course is going for $1,000. 5 spots available. I will allow you to do a split payment. However, I will only take split payments through Cash App, through Venmo, PayPal. I won't send you no link for that, okay? I love to give you free access to my AI communication software. I would love it. I would love to learn. You got something for me? I would love to learn, okay? So I got that as well. And my mastermind. My mastermind is a 12-month program. I'm going to show you all of that. All of that is included in that. Everything AI, everything digital, everything government contracts. You're going to learn about land banking. You're going to get opportunity. That's in my Millionaire Monarch, okay? It's 12 months. You're going to get access to the family attorney to start your trust, to start learning where to buy land at. You're going to get up and running with your marketing. It's more over time. So we learn everything that I just mentioned over time. That is a $5,000 investment. I will take payment plans for that, okay? I'm sorry, which payment platforms do you use for payment plans? Cash App, Venmo, it's on the screen right there. And it's also in the description of this video. I got to go. That's my time, okay? Whatever I got available, because I know I missed some things. I do know I got some $97 offers in there as well. And I missed some things. So look in the description of this video. If y'all interested over here, go ahead and DM me and I will send you the information what I have available. Okay. With that being said, my time is up. I got to keep it under 2 hours, and we've been here, and I look forward to serving y'all on the other side. I really want to change your financial forecast if you let me. That's only if you let me.